Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Friday Night Smackdown. And look who we have. We have the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. We're here with the WWE 2K23 Universe mode. Brock Lesnar making his way out here into the ring. Looks like he's ready for a fight, although I have heard that Brock just wants to say a few words. So maybe we're going to actually hear some answers as to why Brock Lesnar has been attacking, or why he has a problem with Bron Breakker. He's been attacking Bron Breakker pretty much since the WWE draft. So we're going to have to wait and see what he says here tonight. Is he going to address that situation? I would hope so. He did actually lose his match to Bron Breakker. So maybe he's going to have some words about that. There's a lot of questions. Hopefully we're about to find out all the answers to those questions. The Beast making his way into the ring. Let's see what he's got to say. So Brock Lesnar is out here, and he just wanted to start things off by saying he doesn't have to explain himself to anyone. The Beast Incarnate does whatever he wants. So Brock Lesnar doesn't really give a damn about what people think about the whole situation with Bron Breakker. But he did want to address that, and he wanted to call out Bron Breakker right now, actually, stating that his match against Chad Gable had set him off on... He wasn't 100% during their matchup at Extreme Rules. Brock Lesnar is also saying that if he was 100%, then Bron Breakker would have more than a concussion, and he wants to prove that right here, right now. So are we going to hear from Bron Breakker? It doesn't seem like we are. Oh, we got Batista up on the big screen. Well, Batista just letting Brock know that Bron Breakker is going to be out for a little bit of time due to that concussion. It was a serious injury that he had. You could see the blood pouring from the top of his head all down his face. So yeah, Bron Breakker won't be returning for a little while. Brock Lesnar is going to have some time to wait. So moving on in today's show, and we've got some women's action out here. So we've got the former SmackDown Women's Champion. She unfortunately lost her title to Ronda Rousey at the latest pay-per-view Extreme Rules. Rhea Ripley representing the Judgment Day. She had the best start out of all the members from the Judgment Day, starting off very strong, winning that SmackDown Women's Championship in a fatal 4-way elimination match, where Ronda Rousey ended up staring down with with Rhea Ripley. Ronda Rousey staring down Ronda Rousey, that would be something. But yeah, so Rhea Ripley out here tonight with that championship. I'm sure she'll be looking to invoke her rematch clause sooner rather than later. But here tonight she's just in some one-on-one action. Let's see who her opponent is. So Rhea Ripley, one-on-one. Oh, Rhea Ripley coming up. Pretty much you could say the leader of the Judgment Day right now, coming up against the leader of Damage Control. Bayley got herself she qualified for that Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So she'll be looking to pick up some momentum heading into the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. How can Bayley fare against the former SmackDown Women's Champion? I'm sure that if she can pick up a victory here, that'll give her a big boost of confidence going into that ladder match. And if she can get that briefcase, that'll give her even more confidence, knowing that she could potentially have pinned either a future SmackDown Women's Champion. If Rhea is to win that title back, then Bayley will know she's already pinned her in a normal one-on-one match. So having that briefcase will give an even bigger advantage. So some big stakes, to be fair, in this matchup. It's just a one-on-one, but in the long run, it could fare to give one of these superstars the upper hand. The crowd are really behind Rhea Ripley. Well, this is going to be a tough match for both these superstars. Bayley with a quick suplex. And slamming down Rhea Ripley on the back of her head. Just looking to take the fight to Rhea Ripley. I'm sure Rhea's not going to stand for much of that. The disrespect. Slap across the cheek. Bayley just missing out. But trying to stay on things here. She's going into a guillotine choke. Rhea Ripley looking to maybe power herself back out. Look at the strength of Rhea, just lifting Bayley straight back up. Now Rhea trying to maybe get a hold of this match, but Bayley using her speed. The last time we saw Bayley was against Katana, and Bayley was the one that had the power advantage, but I feel like now the tables have turned. Bayley in this match is more probably has more of an advantage on the speed side rather than the power side. Just showing a bit of power there was Rhea Ripley, just chucking Bayley to the outside. Now into a bit of a lock up here, just trying to stretch out the torso, but Bayley able to find some strikes to the face, and now Bayley with a bit of an unorthodox Hurricane Rana. Heading back into the ring now is Bayley and Rhea Ripley. And Bayley targeting those arms. We've seen her do that in recent matches. Really targeting the arms of her opponent. Or her opposition is what I wanted to say, but the word wouldn't come out. Rhea Ripley into the cover now. After a big clothesline, I didn't think that would be enough. Maybe Rhea Ripley's just seeing where Bayley's at. Went for a leg drop, but Bayley able to get out of the way of it. So yeah, Rhea Ripley had a very good start to her Universe mode career, winning that Fatal 4-Way elimination match. Bayley was actually a part of that match. She didn't fare so well. Had a bit of a slower start, but she's gained some momentum now. If she can pick up a victory here, it'll be an even bigger win. And Bayley with a big inverted Hurricane Rana that time. Some unorthodox offense from Bayley, and I don't think that was very smart of Bayley. Just playing up to the crowd as Rhea Ripley was right in front of her. I said Rhea will not take that sort of disrespect. But Bayley's really doing well in this matchup. She's staying in control. No pun intended. But Rhea Ripley trying to get herself back into it, but Bayley just staying on top of things. A quick suplex there from Bayley. Now stamping away at the arm. Again, targeting those arms is Bayley. Just maybe looking to take out the power from Rhea Ripley. Make sure Rhea can't hit that riptide, which it looks like she may be looking for. Rhea Ripley. Oh my goodness. She's just hit Bayley with her own finisher. Into the cover. Could this be it? No. Bayley able to power out. Maybe Rhea should have gone for that riptide. Well, the crowd are loving this. Chanting that they're not worthy. Rhea Ripley showing a bit of disrespect of her own to Bayley. Bayley making her way back to her feet very quickly. Into another bit of a torso stretch from Rhea. This time in the ring, so if Bayley does tap out, it'll be the end of the match. But it's not to be. Bayley again using the same maneuver to get out of it. Now, big DDT from Bayley. That could be the opening she needs. Huge right hand to the back of the neck. Big strike to the stomach and a huge elbow there from Rhea. Looking for a German suplex in towards the corner. Bayley's going to take a breather here. Rhea Ripley wants her to make her way back to her feet. Is Rhea thinking about a suicide dive here? Surely not. Maybe she is. Rhea Ripley launching herself over the top rope. Well, I would not want Rhea to be landing on me from that sort of height with that sort of momentum. That's got to hurt. A lot of muscle on the frame of Rhea Ripley. Now Bayley into a suplex. She loves a good suplex, does Bayley. Into the cover now. Looking for the victory. No, a big kick out from Rhea. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Rhea Ripley down. Some huge strikes. And slamming Rhea Ripley down to the mat again. A big kick now. Rhea Ripley looking to maybe hit the riptide now this time. And she does. Not into the cover though, not straight away at least. She's a bit close to the ropes. Can Bayley maybe reach out and grab? No, she doesn't need to. She powers out. And Rhea Ripley cannot believe it. And a huge kick out there from Bayley. Now Bayley back to her feet, and Rhea may have been going for something there. And the same could be said for Bayley. But both these women know each other so well. A huge suplex there from Rhea Ripley. Just looking to keep Bayley on the canvas. Keep her down, keep her out. Targeting the legs now. Rhea Ripley possibly, maybe looking to end things here, possibly. No, Bayley able to fight her way out of it. Big strike to the back of the head that time. And the referee just getting himself a little bit in the way there. Back to belly or belly to back, I forgot what that's called. I think it's a belly to back suplex, but right now Bayley up at the top rope, maybe going for that elbow drop. There she goes, she connects with it into the cover. Could this be it? Bayley for a huge victory. No, a big kick out from Rhea Ripley. But Bayley could be looking to end things right here, right now. Maybe looking for the finishing maneuver, slamming Rhea Ripley down face first into the canvas, showing her how it's done, but rope break. And Bayley just having a word with Rhea there. Oh, and now Rhea Ripley made her way back to her feet, but straight into the Bayley to belly, into the cover. This could be a huge victory, and Bayley has pinned the former Smackdown Women's Champion. Oh my goodness. Now, I would say that technically Bayley could have an opportunity at Ronda Rousey, but I mean, she's already in that ladder match, so I don't think she needs it right now. We'll have to see how she fares in that ladder match. She's finding her form now. Had a bit of a slow start, but she's back on it. So we're heading backstage now and got Finn Balor here. So we're having an interview with him about what happened at Extreme Rules. Obviously those weird occurrences and weird interferences during the matches of pretty much the Judgment Day. And obviously Seth Rollins got wiped out as well. But Finn Balor has absolutely no idea what was going on. He has no clue. The Judgment Day don't know what that's all about. They have no idea who would have switched off the lights, who would have attacked Seth Rollins after the match. Well, I mean, can we believe them? I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what unfolds from all of this. So moving on in to our main event of the evening, we've got the final, actually, men's Money in the Bank qualifying match, and we got this man, the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. I don't believe we've seen him yet in Universe mode, so I believe it's his debut. A lot of superstars making their debut at the moment in the lead up to Money in the Bank. We're yet to find out many of the matches for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I'm sure we'll... we've just got a tweet just here from the WWE account, so good timing that, I guess. Rhea Ripley will be facing off against Ronda Rousey in a rematch for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, I'm not sure how smart that is from Rhea Ripley, as she did literally just have a loss to her name here tonight. So can she pick herself back up and maybe bring back that title? We'll have to wait and see. But as for now, we've got Kevin Owens in the ring waiting for his opponent. So at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, we know we've got the two ladder matches. We now know the SmackDown Women's Championship will be on the line, and we do know the Universal Championship will also be on the line, the Undisputed Championship, because we saw, I believe it was last week, Gunther was asking to be added into a match, or at least given an opportunity at that title, as he handed in his United States Championship. And Batista said in a couple of weeks he'll get the opportunity, but there are already plans for that title, so we're going to have to wait and see how things go there. But Kevin Owens has to get through this man to make his way to Money in the Bank, and that's not going to be some easy task. Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, a former WWE champion, looking to get himself back to the top of the hill, the top of the mountain. What a main event this could be. Let's get into it. So Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, looking to get themselves a spot in that Money in the Bank ladder match. They're locking up early on here, and Drew McIntyre just slamming Kevin Owens down straight away, going into the cover. KO easily kicks out at 1 count now. Drew McIntyre going for another powerbomb. That's 2 in a row. He's not playing about here tonight. Now Drew just tossing Kevin Owens around this ring. Kevin Owens having a bit of trouble here. Drew McIntyre with a big kick to the side of the head. And now stomping away at the chest. Brutal. Into the cover once more. I don't think it's going to be enough. No, Kevin Owens kicks out at 1 easily. It seems to be a recurring theme at the moment where one superstar seems to really come out of the blocks with all guns blazing. So whoever you are, whenever you enter that ring, you've got to make sure that you're ready, because these superstars are proving that they're ready, so you've got to make sure you're ready. Drew McIntyre just got to keep things going the way they are. Oh my goodness, a huge throw across the ring, but Kevin Owens able to go into the roll-up really quickly, but Drew McIntyre able to kick out of it. I'm not sure how Kevin Owens was able to do that after being thrown into the corner, into the turnbuckles. Drew McIntyre showing his dominance, looking to kickstart his Universe mode career at an all-time high. Imagine if he holds that briefcase. I don't think anyone would be safe. Into the cover, big kick out though from KO, but it was a 2 count this time, so Drew McIntyre's getting a bit closer. I was just about to say, I don't think Kevin Owens has had any offense. He just hit a clothesline, but that's about all he's been able to hit so far. Drew McIntyre having none of it, and into the roll-up again is with Kevin Owens. But a kick out at 1 once more. Not going to get a victory that easily against the Scottish Warrior. KO needs to get himself on the offense here. Looking for a springboard suplex, I assume. No, he's just hanging the Scottish Warrior up on that top rope, but Drew McIntyre fighting his way back into this. Oh, and he went for the Glasgow kiss, but KO had it well scouted. Now KO, what's he going for here? Could he be looking... I thought he may have been going for a bit of a power driver there. But KO into the stunner out of absolutely nowhere. That could be it. KO. No, Drew McIntyre able to grab that rope. I was just about to say, KO's been taking a beating, and then all of a sudden he pulls that out of the bag. Now Kevin Owens springboard into the senton. Now he's heading up to the top rope. Kevin Owens likes to fly, going for that. No, I thought he might have been going for the frog splash, but he didn't. Drew McIntyre looking to just keep tossing Kevin Owens around the ring, and he's feeling it here is Drew. Getting fired up into the clothesline. And another one. Drew McIntyre off the ropes, a 3rd clothesline. Could he be looking for that Claymore? I believe he is. Here's the countdown. Drew McIntyre looking for the Claymore, connects. Surely that's got to be it. Kevin Owens has taken one hell of a beating. No! Kevin Owens gets the shoulder up. A huge kick out from the prize fighter. The crowd want to see these two fighting forever, and I don't think they will if Drew McIntyre's got anything to say about it, because he's just connected with that Glasgow kiss and he's looking for another Claymore kick, and he doesn't connect this time. KO Had it well scouted once more. And a big elbow this time. Now Drew McIntyre slamming Kevin Owens down to the canvas. Thought for a second Drew might have been looking for that Claymore kick again as he backed up in towards the corner, but now he's going for those strikes across the chest. Paying homage to Sheamus, I guess, his former friend. Not sure what their relationship is like at the moment in Universe mode. We've not seen much of either of them, to be fair, so we'll have to see whether there is any kind of relationship still there. But Drew McIntyre looking to wear down Kevin Owens on the outside here. Referee making his count. Oh, big kick. Big kicks to the side of the head. Kevin Owens just being worn down. Some big ground and pound strikes as well from Drew McIntyre. Now Drew sending Kevin Owens back into the ring. Drew McIntyre is feeling it. He's getting the crowd behind him. Now Drew McIntyre's turn to head to the top rope. Kevin Owens looks laid out, and he was playing a bit of possum. Kevin Owens really needs to get some offense in here because he's taken one hell of a beating, and it's going to take a lot to keep Drew McIntyre down. Drew just with a huge kip up there. Drew seems unstoppable. He's going for that toss once again over the top of his head. Into the ropes. Going for the cover. This could be it. No. Just a 2 count. Drew McIntyre with an impressive display thus far. If he connects with this, I'm 99% sure that it's got to be all over. KO is in huge trouble. Drew McIntyre busts Kevin Owens open into the cover. Can KO maybe reach for the ropes? No. Drew McIntyre, what a performance. Complete dominance. Kevin Owens, got to feel a little bit sad for him, to be honest. Came out here wanting to get involved in that Money in the Bank ladder match, but Drew McIntyre just completely dominated. An impressive victory for the Scottish Warrior. He heads to Money in the Bank. One step closer to that briefcase for him. One step closer to the World Championship for Drew McIntyre. A huge victory. What a performance from him. What more can this man produce in this universe mode? Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Friday Night Smackdown. The WWE 2K23 Universe mode is well on the way, building towards that Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We've only got, I believe we've got one more Raw, one more Smackdown, and then we've got that Money in the Bank pay-per-view, so it's coming quick. Hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you're enjoying the series as well. If you are, make sure you drop that like down below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell as well to be notified every time I upload a new episode. And I'll see you on Monday Night Raw for the next one. So take care, guys, and peace.